Isaiah 6-8 is a well-known verse from the Bible. It reads, "Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? And who will go for us? And I said, Here am I, send me." This verse is often cited to emphasize a willingness to serve and respond to God's call. Is there a particular reason you were interested in this verse? Isaiah 6 is a significant chapter in the Bible, detailing the prophet Isaiah's vision and calling. Here's a brief overview of the context. Vision of God. Isaiah sees the Lord sitting on a high and exalted throne, with the train of his robe filling the temple. Seraphim, angelic beings with 6 wings, are present, proclaiming God's holiness. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory. Isaiah's reaction. Overwhelmed by the vision, Isaiah becomes acutely aware of his own sinfulness and the sinfulness of his people. He exclaims, "Woe is me, for I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Cleansing. One of the seraphim flies to Isaiah with a burning coal from the altar, touching his lips and declaring that his guilt is taken away and his sin atoned for. Divine commission. God then asks, "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" Isaiah responds, "Here am I, send me." God commissions Isaiah to deliver a message to the people, though it will be a challenging task as they will be resistant to understanding and accepting it. Message of judgment and hope. Isaiah is told to proclaim a message that will harden the hearts of the people, leading to judgment. However, there is also a promise of eventual restoration, symbolized by the holy seed that remains as a stump after the tree is cut down. This chapter highlights the themes of God's holiness, human sinfulness, divine cleansing, and the challenging nature of prophetic ministry. How does this chapter connect to Jesus Christ? Isaiah 6 has several connections to Jesus Christ, especially when viewed through the lens of Christian theology. Divine commission. Just as Isaiah was commissioned to deliver God's message, Jesus was sent by God to proclaim the good news and bring salvation to humanity. Isaiah's willingness to go, "Here am I, send me," parallels Jesus' mission on earth, holiness and glory. The vision of God's holiness in Isaiah 6 is echoed in the New Testament, where Jesus is described as the embodiment of God's glory and holiness. For instance, in John 12:41, it is suggested that Isaiah saw Jesus' glory and spoke about him. Atonement and cleansing. The coal that cleanses Isaiah's lips symbolizes purification from sin. This foreshadows Jesus' role in atoning for humanity's sins through his sacrifice on the cross, offering ultimate cleansing and redemption. Message of judgment and hope. Isaiah's message included both judgment and the promise of a remnant, the holy seed. Similarly, Jesus spoke of judgment, but also